Yeah. Ooh, I tell you what, we're live, and my camera's droopy. That's better. Looking at the floor, folks. There we go. That's better. Look. There. Evening all. It's a bit of a miserable one outside, isn't it? Weather-wise, a bit wet and awful. What are we doing up there with? Oh, hey! I just watched Facebook go live, and there's a great big hand on the screen. Right then. Do you know what? We've been doing this for so long that one of our bulbs for our extra lighting has actually blown, and it's a new bulb. Well, it was. So Viv is up and running. Oh, what are we seeing? Which one is that? Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I can't work out which one it is.
It looks like Facebook.
Do we need to
Should
just
we
move it around?
adjust that like that?
That's
Oh.
better. There we go.
Right, we're just adjusting our cameras, ladies and gents. Ever the professionals.
So I'm down every day, so every day I have to put them up again.
There we go. Are we all sort of, it looks good, doesn't it? Have we adjusted yet on Facebook? No, we haven't. Do you know what? We're going to need more lights, you know. Because we've blown a bulb.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. We need more lights.
Anyway, good evening everyone. How are you all?
That's better. Right, and say hello if you're there. Well, so far, we've got one person saying hello.
Yeah, give us a shout, say hello, say who's there.
And YouTube is much more popular today than the Book of Faces. So that's
maybe a bit of a delay, so you know.
Yeah, there is a bit of a delay.
Sometimes.
So I think Facebook seems to be catching up slowly. But there we go. Anyway, oh blimey, what have we got to tell everyone? Nothing.
No, not a great deal. I've been to my mum.
I'd like to see.
Which is lovely.
Yeah.
Yay.
So it was boys' weekend this weekend,
Yeah,
all weekend. So we had movie night on Saturday. Hello to Kay from Newport. We had
You did golf and pizza night, didn't
golf,
you? And
pizza,
and see my mum.
pancakes on Saturday morning. Sunday morning.
Yeah, you've had a lovely time.
Oh, I can't remember what day it is though. Is it really Monday still? Who you got up there? Gareth and Moira are hin. A hin?
Hin.
Hin. I don't know why they're hin.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. Yeah,
Oh dear.
I just realised I can't see a thing because I'm not wearing my contact lenses
Oh dear. This is going to be
on my
interesting.
glasses, so I can't actually see any comments at all. I can see that there are comments, just can't see what they are.
Judith is in. Hello, Judith. How are you? How well are you? Do you know what?
How well are you?
I driving back from somewhere yesterday towards our house, maybe from the golf actually, and I was in the van and I didn't bump into them literally in the van, that'd been really but I spotted Gareth and Pam from our Wednesday class.
Aww,
and I think
lovely.
yeah, I waved and hooted the horn and I don't think they recognised me, so I think they now think some random idiot in a blue transit van is beeping their horn. I tried to wave a few times. And in the end, Pam just shouted back, "Oh, it's like you're my new best friend now." So I think that was a sort of comment about not recognising me. So yeah, Pam, I don't think you've been on watching, but yeah, sorry.
If you are, then
if you are, hello, it was me. It was me, the lunatic in the van. So if anyone is in touch with Pam and Gareth from a Wednesday class, please let them know I'm the lunatic that was waving. I was trying to get them to frantically say hello, but no, nothing. There we go, man. Ellen's on. Yeah, they were walking across the roundabout, across the road. Yeah, that's why I was glad I didn't bump into them in the van. Yeah, that would have been really unfortunate. But there we go. So this evening we're going to do a little bit of a waltz recap. Do you know what? This is one of my favourite waltzes that we've done.
Waltz. Yeah.
I'm a little bit away with the fairies because I had a bit of a nap earlier. And like a 10-minute sit down turned into an hour and a half nap. So my head is like a fog. It's like my head being in a bucket.
You're right.
Oh,
I've done 4 hours driving, so I'm not that much better.
So, yeah.
This morning we went in the attic of my mum's house and we discovered all my grandfather's medals. They're amazing.
Ooh. Military medals?
Yeah, the Navy.
Have you got them?
Yeah, I haven't got them, but I've got pictures of them. So yeah, that's fascinating. So yeah, we've been doing a bit of family tree stuff over the weekend. It's been really good.
This is how recent it is from Lucilla's return. We haven't even spoke to each other.
No. I just said hi, and that's about it.
Come in, said hello. I said, there's rice pudding, and the kettle's on. I even turned on to the boys and said, "Put the kettle on, come and make a cup of tea."
They did.
So they made a good cup of tea.
Yeah.
Right then, so
Let's
let's show you our waltz. Ellen's in. I don't know whether I've said.
Hello.
Let's show you the waltz that we did. This is the one we're going to recap, and then we'll go through the little bits one at a time. So we started in promenade position, traveling down the room, and we did something called a running feather. So we ended up dancing 1 and 2, 3. We did a little oversway and a change into a ronde and a slip pivot. Don't panic about all these names and all the steps. We will get through them. And then we did 1 to 3. Ooh, of a reverse.
With a wobble in the middle.
With a wobble in the middle. Yeah. And then we did a little back check here. Kind of weaving waltz time sort of thing. And then we came out of that in 1 of 2 ways. The first way, the easiest way, was going into a back whisk there. And then the other way we came into it, we did a little hover, which depended on how balanced you were. I think we'll be doing a whisk today because my balance is gone. Heather is in. Excellent. I won't recognize you as you both have been only 2 inches big on my smartphone.
It's going to be a shock for you when you see us in real life, then, isn't it? We're actually going to be full size.
You know what? It's going to be like seeing people off the telly, isn't it? For people. Oh, you've been on my telly for the last 100 days. So, Lucilla, you can get this military records if you've got a service number, which should be on the medals. Yeah, we've done some family tree stuff. Or rather, my dad has done a lot of family tree stuff for our family, and he's trying to trace his father's RAF military record. But there was a problem at the time. I think it was. I can't remember what was going on, but yeah, we know how to do all the military service thing. We will look into that as well because that's going to be amazing.
Photographs of them because I wanted to show Darren because he already knows how to do that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I haven't even shown them to him yet. So it's exciting.
In our family, we've gone back to your family. You've gone back to 900 and something.
Yeah, 900 AD.
How's that? That's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
1,000 years.
Yeah.
And in my family goes back a long way as well. And I think, I can't remember how far I got back, 1,200 and something, I think I got back.
You got back pretty far.
Yeah, not quite as back as far as yours. But yeah, it's a really weird one. Facebook screen is very fuzzy. Ooh, I think that must be you, Sharon. Ours is perfect. Ours is pristine.
Right, I know a fix for that. You have to come out of it and then go back into it and then it sorts itself out. Weirdly, that seems to happen. So
it's the normal IT consultant's answer. Turn it off and turn it back on again.
But if you come out of the video and come back into it, it usually clears up. That's what I found happens.
The problem is when I come out of the video and I found it, I can't find it again.
Well, that is the problem.
That's the problem. Right then, where are we on our feet wise? Right, okay, good now.
Yeah.
So the first thing we're dancing in promenade position. Let's just go quickly over this for promenade people. For people who don't know what promenade is. That's a normal closed position. That's promenade where we're traveling in the same direction. If we were traveling backwards in that position, both of us, that's fall away position. So if you're going backwards, the same direction, fall away. You're going forwards, promenade position, and then normal closed position, opposite, forward backwards together. Okay.
I think to start off, we just did a little 1, 2, 3, didn't we?
Well, we introduced that after we'd introduced the running finish. But it does help.
It helps.
We dance 1, step on 2 with man's right, lady's left, hover, step on 3, and then we come through man's right, lady's left on 1. And it's a little running figure. And for the fellas, we're dancing forward, 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 all in promenade position. The first one being on a heel, and then toe, toe, toe. Last one, toe flat. Okay. Lucilla's going to do a little whiskey type, zigzag whiskey type step.
So
whiskey. Do you know what? I'm going to have a whiskey later.
Now you're talking about whiskey.
Dad would put me to sleep again.
And rice pudding. Already, we're talking about food and alcohol.
I made 2 rice puddings today.
Like every lesson, the tick list, isn't it?
Come on, stop talking about food now.
I'm going to teach the ladies steps. We're going to step through on the left foot. 1, step to the side, and then step back. 2, and then step to the side again. 3. Let me do it across the screen so you can see. So I go across that way. So I'm in promenade position. I'm going to go through on my left foot. 1 and 2, 3. So as you can see, I'm turning each time. So I'm taking the first one crossing in front and the second one, sorry, the third step crossing behind. Okay, so we end up promenade position on the end. And then we're going to bend the knee there and dip down a little bit, and that's going to be our shape step.
Yeah, that's the yoga suite. So if I dance it across the screen as well, so you can actually see where I'm dancing. If I'm going this way, on my right foot, we get 1 and 2, 3, and then soften that. Stretch the back foot there so you get a nice shape. I'm holding on to the wall. Do you know what? I'm really unbalanced.
Too much coffee.
Not enough alcohol.
So you've got this lovely shape where you've got the one leg bent and the other one straight, the toe pointed. Okay, and then you can start to do your head shape around for the oversway. So we're not going to move our feet in the oversway.
No.
We're just going to go for head. So from that promenade position for the ladies, we've got 1 and 2, 3. Just soften that knee. Stretch out your left foot slightly. Stretch to the right with your head and look to the right. And then bring your head and your nose coming over the top. Bring your head to the right, to the left, sorry. And then back to the right. That's all it is, really, isn't it?
Yeah, nice little shape. And for the fellas, all we're dancing is a little soft, the hip kind of comes in and around a little bit as the lady swaps her position. And then we're going to step backwards onto the right, ladies left.
As you bring your head around, ladies, do allow your body to go a little bit as well. So you're going around like this and your shoulders can just turn a little bit, your hips can just turn a little bit, okay? Just to go with your head. So you're not there and just kind of going like that with the head. You're going to rotate your upper body as well to come around.
Okay, so should we do that one more time? And then we'll have a little look at the next bit. Because I don't think...
Gets you there, doesn't it?
It gets us there because we're not used to doing it anymore.
No.
Right, then. So we'll do this again. So we're doing it from the promenade position into the running feather. And 1 and 2, 3. And then we got this lovely little shape where we change 1, 2, 3. And we get back to there on 3. Okay, and the next bit is a ronde 1. Okay, we'll go over that in a second. Okay, let's do that again. Same thing. Try to get used to doing this shaping. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We've got to get back to there by 3, and then we're going to transfer weight. I'm onto my right, as soon as onto the left. 1. So transfer weight on 1 and start the ronde of the foot on 1. Okay. We need to be able to use the rondade foot on count 2. Okay.
You might have to go a little early. You've certainly got to be ready. So for the ladies, just going back to the previous step, we have got a head change in the middle because we've got the zigzag.
Okay,
so,
go back to that one then.
Just go back before we move on.
Yeah.
So we've got stepping through in promenade position, looking to the right because it's promenade position, and then as we do this 1 and 2, 3, we're going to turn our head to the left, turn to the right, and then as we do the next bit, the shaping step, which is the overswing, we turn our head to the left and then to the right again. So we've got 2 head changes. Ready, and 1 and 2.
That's change number 1.
1, 2, 3.
Change number 2.
Back by 3, because then we're going to step on 1, but we've got to be a little early. We're going to be ready there. 1, 2. Hang on.
You've got to be earlier than that.
I can't remember what the count is.
You've got to be earlier than that. See that this just goes to prove that I do lead these things.
He does, and I don't actually know what the count is.
No.
I know I'm stepping onto my left foot, and I'm going to draw a circle with the toe of my right foot around until I cross it behind, and then I'm going to step into it.
So the step and the ronde all done on count 1.
So 1,
Step on 2.
2, so step.
And then slip pivot on 3, which we haven't gone over yet.
3.
Yeah. There's a lot going on 3.
You've got to be ready for that.
Yeah.
We'll put a very slow piece of music.
So once we've done that shape, I'm coming backwards onto 1, ronde in on 1 with the left foot. stepping on 2, onto my left, and then my body is still with Lucilla. I'm still waiting for Lucilla to turn in. And then I got a funny little step here. I'm going to draw my right foot back and turn the toe in there. And if I stop partway through, this always looks weird because I got both feet on the floor. But what actually happens is you transfer your weight onto your right and your left releases. And so then, can't quite see me there, can you?
Just going off screen, and you're talking about your feet. They might need to see you.
Don't need to see my feet. My descriptions are wonderful. So I've just done 1, stepping on 2, onto my left. And as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, my right foot turns in. And it does look strange. Okay, so it's the outside edge of my little toe of my right foot, which just happens to be the toe that I dislocated or broke.
Oh, that's not good.
So this is quite a horrible position for me to be in at the moment.
But
there we go, such a martyr to my cause. So I draw that foot in, turn the toe in, step onto the foot, and then release my left, so it's not so bizarre. And then I'm ready to go forwards on my left foot. So that's the steps for the man to do a slip pivot. The important thing is to wait for your partner. Don't try and turn it. Where we are. Don't try and turn the body straight away because your partner's still there, trying to get their foot in between yours. Okay. So if I go over yours.
Yeah. So the lady.
You're gonna have
if I go across, so you can see again. So from the beginning, we've got 1 and 2, 3. Bend the knee. Shake the head. 1, 2, 3, and then step and do your ronde on 1, step on 2, cross behind on 2, and here just step onto the toe when you cross behind, because what you're going to do as you step onto it is you're going to do a pivot. So on your back foot, your right foot.
You have to work that out then, didn't you?
When I crossed over, I can't work out which foot is which anymore. When I cross like that, I'm like, which one's my left and which one's my right? It's your back foot anyway, and you're going to pivot on it to the left around whilst keeping your front foot exactly where it is, like that, as in you're keeping them together. So you're going to keep the tops of your legs together there. I think last time we taught this, we did the £20 note challenge.
Did we?
I think we did. So this is a £20 note challenge on this step. The challenge is, if you were to put a £20 note here, just between your thighs there, could you keep it there? Okay, because if you step out this slip pivot like that, you're going to lose your £20 note.
Don't want to lose a £20 note.
You're going to do slip pivot like that. Keep those thighs together, and so you keep the £20 note right there. And then once you do the next step, you've completed the challenge. You no longer need to keep it there. So then you can step towards your partner on your left foot step, and that's all right then. It's only on that step you got the £20 note challenge. You haven't got to dance your whole dance.
Small room of the house is just through the doors there, on the other side of the corridor. Now, what's happening when Lucilla's done that ronde? She's just ronde and she's doing that slip pivot with her left foot. She's going to try to step in between my feet. So as I've done my ronde, I'm just dancing my slip pivot backwards on my right foot. And that gap there, that's where Lucilla's foot needs to go. In there.
Big target. So it really is a challenge because you've got the £20 note challenge and you've still got to get your foot in the right place as well.
That's why the fellas have got to wait with their bodies to get their partners in front of them. Once they've taken the step into the gap, then we can all turn together and we can be in a lovely place. Are you trying to read?
I'm trying to read.
Do you want to borrow these glasses?
Yeah, no, it's okay.
You sure?
I'm just trying to think, who have we got out there that's dancing with a partner tonight? I think we've got Gareth and Moira.
Gareth and Moira, Jim and Viv.
And Jim and Viv. Okay, yeah. So you're going to need to make sure that you're dancing well together there.
Sharon and Teddy.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. I don't know how long Sharon's Teddy's legs are.
Well, you need to still need to get your feet between them.
In between feet.
Right.
Alright, so if we dance this again, we're going to run across the room and run and run. Nice and small, otherwise you would have gone out through the door. And then we've got a lovely shape.
2.
Back by 3. And then we're stepping on 1. Ronding on 1. Stepping on 2. And then this is the slip pivot.
Okay, so I'm going to follow follow Darren's toe. Can you see Darren's toe just there?
This one.
I'm going to follow
one.
it with my left toe, with my front toe. I'm going to follow it as I do my pivot on my back foot, like that. And 20 pound note challenge to keep the toes together. And then step there onto it. Okay, so that's what I need to do there.
And then from there, I'm dancing forwards in line on my left. 1.
And we carry on turning it a little bit more.
Just dancing away. We're going to dance away from you now. Kermit works. Excellent, Sharon. Yeah. Make sure Kermit's foot is in the right place. We're back to Kermit again. Didn't we talk about Kermit on Friday?
Yeah, I think he's a regular dancer.
He's a regular now.
I mean, he's one of the household, so it is allowed, isn't it?
Taxi dancer. I think they call him. He's a taxi dancer. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, slip pivot, and then 1. So we're going back the other way. So I think it's important there for the fellas, once they've done the slip pivot, never allow your weight to drop backwards onto the right heel. Okay, so you dance your slip pivot, blah, 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 keep your weight forwards, lower down through the right knee, which allows you then to drive forwards towards partner on your left foot. Don't drive too much. There are walls in the way. There are likely to be walls in the way. If you're on a bigger dance floor, you're looking to travel, then you would then look to try and get some movement through the floor. But in a smaller space, you're not going to be able to. But you must keep your weight forward and lower so you can take a step.
That's kind of true of all of the dance.
Yeah.
Dancing, though. All of the waltz, your weight needs to be forward.
Should try this with music.
I know, I want to go over those, because I didn't think we've gone over those steps clearly in the
Which ones?
The ones at the end. I'm going to go over it all. I think you should go over it all, go back to the screen so we can make sure everyone's actually got those steps. So we've got, from the beginning, we do a little 1, 2, 3. I just bumped us all that.
You mean that big thing there? Hold it up the ceiling. 1, 2, 3 into front of position. 2, 3. And then the running feather. 1 and 2, 3. Bend the knee. 1, 2, 3. Rondo. 1, 2, 3. And then back. Oh yeah, that's all we've done so far, isn't it? Yeah, that's all of it.
So that whole slip pivot, rondo, cross behind, slip pivot, forward, and then we're going to go back again.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't think we've gone over that yet. I'm going to go over your steps with your back machine just to check everyone's got it. It's a recap.
My men are all fine, but just to keep Lucilla happy, I'll do it with my backs to you.
It's all useful, though, isn't
So,
it?
1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. Shape. 2, 3. And then we're going to do the ronde. 1, 2, 3. And then going forwards now on my left. 1. Okay. And I know that all the fellas at home had that.
I don't think we've done it all without stopping them all the way through. So I thought it might be a bit of a shock, like put the music on and suddenly we're going to dance it to tempo.
I think Kermit was fine. And Kermit was.
I think Kermit probably was.
He had no problem. Happy feet. Happy feet.
I mean, he's a seasoned professional.
Yeah, he's been around longer than we have.
Quite a lot of dance experience, actually.
He was doing films in 1976, I think. 1978, I think his first one was. Something like that. I watched that. Was it Kermit? Muppets in Manhattan. Brilliant film. Love it. Right in. We're going to dance to this. I hope you like it. No, he's locked off. Oh, no.
He's not much of a gentle frog, is he?
Gentle frog.
Are we doing it
green with envy. Right, okay, here we go. After 3. And 1, 2, 3, run. And 2, 3, shake. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. I'm going to do the next bit in a second. Okay, let's have another one.
It's quite quick, but a bit of a shock. That first bit.
Yeah.
1 and 2, 3. So you've got 4 steps, but only 3 counts.
Yes, very quick. 1, 2, 3, run. And 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, you should get a little rush of wind going through your hair. Okay? Here we go.
Just feel a bit like that. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. One more time. We'll dance it across the room and then back. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And if we go back the other way, one more time. 1, 2, 3, run, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. I didn't realise, but Mum is in.
Hello.
Can't always trust Kurt. You can always trust Kermit, but Sharon reckons he's a toad. And he's just not.
Oh.
Did he have to have an operation to become a toad from a frog?
Oh, I get it. Good. It's lovely, that little bit of routine. That's nice. That is.
I mean, I haven't finished yet.
I know, but it is quick. How are you getting on with it? Is it coming back from the last time? Did you see it the last time? Let us know.
Is it all completely new, even though you've done every waltz with us?
We had to go through it for a little while, didn't we? We were like, oh, I can't remember it. It's all month ago that we did it. We had to go through it a couple of times, didn't we? Until we.
Yeah. Problem is, we're not dancing as much as we should be.
No.
There we go. I'd like to say a big well done to our English colleagues, because they're allowed to get back out and teaching now. Back to normal-ish.
Well, dance schools reopened
25th on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
They were allowed to reopen in England on Saturday with obviously social distancing and all of those sorts of measures. So some of them are going ahead.
They can't dance with each other.
No, it's a bit difficult for ballroom dancing, isn't it? Any sort of couple or partner dancing is difficult.
Viv can remember so far, which is excellent. Hey, that's good.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of car park dancing.
Yeah, if we had our own car park, maybe we could do that, but unfortunately we don't. So
our drive's not big enough. We may be able to get 2 couples on our drive. So, yeah, bit of a shame, really.
But there we are.
Never mind.
Fingers crossed we'll get back to some sort of face-to-face teaching in September. There's another update on Friday, isn't there, for Wales?
Don't know.
31st is the next
update. Yeah. Right, okay. So what they'll tell us is, trying to remember to take small steps in my little room, says Kate. Yeah, you got to take small steps.
What the Welsh government's going to tell us?
Yeah, they're going to tell us take small steps.
Then. I thought that's what they were going to say.
The government says take small steps. Now, if we move on.
What were you going to say?
I'm just second guessing the Welsh Assembly.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No, what I was going to say was they'll tell us that we can open in 3 weeks' time, just as we're taking weeks off.
Probably, but that's okay. Because we'll be able to do it straight away.
Yeah. Next bit.
Okay.
So once we've done this lovely little ronding and the slip pivot, and I've got this forward step, I'm going forwards on my left. It's the first 3 steps of a reverse turn. So we've done natural turns. Natural turns turn to the right. Reverse turns turn left. Okay. For me, I'm starting with my left foot, going forwards, side step, I'm closing on 3, and I'm doing a little bit of a turn to my left. So it's going backwards, right foot, side step, and closing. I interrupted you then, didn't I?
Yeah.
You tried to talk while I was talking then, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I wanted to say what my steps were, because they're my steps. Okay. You know, I like saying what my steps are.
So I'm going
saying what my steps are.
Stop that. No, I'm going forwards left, we're still going backwards right, and we're going to do 1, 2, close. It's easy as that. It really is. There's no wobble in this. It's all for effect. Okay, so I'm going forwards on my left. This is going backwards on the right. And 1, 2, 3.
The good thing is, if you're at home, then a wall is never too far away that you can hang on to if you do overbalance.
Do you know what I think? If they have to do this for much longer, I might actually pad every wall. It'd be like a lunatic asylum, wouldn't it?
It would be padded walls.
Padded walls.
Slightly worrying.
Or
you know, the kids would literally
children indoor play centre.
The kids would literally bounce off the walls. We used to think that bouncing off the walls was just a saying.
Yeah, it's
but
true.
when the kids were little, they actually used to just run at the wall and then bounce off it. So
anyway,
they definitely do that.
So I'm going forwards on my left, and I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. And I've got Lucilla right bang in front of me again, right at the end. Okay. No, well, we're not dancing each other, but that's where she should be, right in front of me, ready for me to take another forward step. Okay, in line with partner. Yeah. Okay, you got one more comment up on YouTube.
Oh, have we? How exciting!
That's now doubled the comments we got on YouTube.
I can't read it.
And it's from Gareth and Moira, new to us, but got it.
Oh, excellent.
That's fab. I'm loving the fact that you got this. If this is new to you, hope you catch the little toad, Sharon, says my mum. Right then. So if we just now from the beginning, and we'll do it in different directions for you to see. So we get the forward bit to run, and 1 and 2, 3. We do a lovely little shape, change back, ronde, slip pivot, and then 1, 2, 3 to there. Now, if we dance it towards you this time, okay, I'm going to dance forwards, right foot, Lucilla's on the left foot, and 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's my shape, and then we're going to dance 1, 2, 3. And forwards now, left foot, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's good to see our friendly Welsh Texans in. He's just saying chip-resistant paint works good. That's for bouncing off the wall. I did. He's been dumped back to the back. He's been dumped back to Ted. So Ted's taken over from Kermit now. Right then.
As long as Sharon's got somebody to dance with, that's the main thing.
How far is Sharon's part of Canada to Texas?
It's almost as far as you can get away.
Yeah, but it's on land, isn't it? I mean, it's doable.
Yeah, but it's like here to the equator, isn't it? It's a
Yeah,
but
I can't dance with Sharon. We got an ocean between us, but Russell might be able to dance with Sharon. Right, here we go. And 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and forward, side, and close. Okay, and of course I'm calling my steps, not Lucilla's.
It's back, side, close again.
I'm going back the other direction. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, walk and side and close. It's all nice today, isn't it? I think we should do that with music before we finish off. Oh, did you pick up everything then?
I picked the glass up and the coaster.
Do you know what? I was going to move them because they were very precariously placed on top of there. Right. So let's try this with music. We'll do it 4 times. We'll do it in 4 directions.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully the music's loud enough and you can hear us with the music.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay. So
Is it any louder?
here we go. Dancing away from you first. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm looking to my right here, gents, because there's a wall. Okay, not because I should be, but because I'm trying to save myself and Lucilla from hitting the wall. Here we go. After 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then it dance across the room. Perfect placement. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. One more time. Last one across the room, and then we'll show you the next part. 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Right then. Done. So how many bits is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 bars left.
Yeah,
6
it's quite
beats.
easy on the end as well.
Easy on
The difficult bits at the beginning of this
Easy on the
routine.
end.
So if you've got the beginning bit, then it's easy just to finish it off.
So if I've just done 1, 2, 3 to there, Okay, I've just closed, left foot to right foot.
1, 2, 3, I've gone back.
I'm going backwards now on my right foot. Lucilla's going forwards on a left foot. And we're going to do a little check. It's a little bit like a weaving waltz time.
Yeah, so we've got the check.
Modified ending,
1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll get the 4.
It's kind of steps 1 to 4 of a weaving.
I'm coming backwards right foot. 1. Going forwards in line with partner. 2. And then we're going to take a step sideways. This is when Lucilla prepares to take a step outside partner. 3. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Check, replace the weight, and then take a sideways step.
As you can see, I'm going forward left.
And a 1,
back right,
2, 3.
into the side of the left.
Okay, and now from there, Lucilla's going to take a step forwards outside my feet. So Lucilla's foot will be dancing through there, outside my feet. Okay, obviously we're dancing apart at the moment, so.
We're doing the back whisk afterwards.
We'll do the whisk. We did 2 versions of this. We'll do the whisk version now. Okay, so Lucilla's taking a step forwards. I'm going to take a step backwards into a back whisk. 1, 2, and then we do a little whisk step. Lucilla's going to turn a little bit. 3 to there. Okay, and then afterwards we'll show you a different version, a hobble version, which is what I prefer, but it's not as easy. So we've had some travel directions.
Oh, have we?
20 hours. So
okay, I think it might be quicker to get here.
yeah, I don't know whether that is that driving. It might be driving time. I don't know. 20 hours. My daughter just drove to Minneapolis, probably Russia and back from Cardiff 3 times. Wow. Okay. Or dancing loose routine in a line 20 million times. Oh, right then.
I like that idea.
I think
waltzing all the way south in a straight line from
Yeah.
Canada until you get to Texas.
That wouldn't be. I was going to say intercontinental, wouldn't it? But it's not. It's transcontinental dance partnership, isn't it? Really? Yeah. It may be a bit far.
Possibly.
You'd have to leave before you left to get to where you wanted to be.
That's a lot of waltzing.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've just done the 1, 2, 3, close our feet, going backs on the right, just going forwards on the left. We end up dancing 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to dance this lovely little back whisk. 1, 2, 3, and then from there, a whisk is basically a different version of a promenade position. So now we can start again. So I'm going forwards right, this is going forwards on the left. We end up dancing 1 and 2, 3. Back into that running feather.
Let's change it in a different direction because we've only done it the one direction.
So if we dance in this direction, now I'm checking backwards on my right foot, so let's checking forwards on her left foot, and we end up dancing check 2, 3. Then we got this outside partner step, banger, banger. Ooh, don't get too excited. And we're gonna go 1 cross behind. There's the whisk, and then we do our running feather towards you. 1 and 2, 3 into that running feather and fall away position. Okay. Should we do that together?
Okay.
Let's do it together the way we've just done it.
Okay.
So checking backwards on my right, and so let's checking forwards on her left, and we end up dancing check 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the start again 1 and 2, 3. Okay, so it's quite nice. It's a lovely little piece of waltz. So we'll do that one more time this way, then we'll do it the other way. And check 2, 3, 1, whisk 1 and 2, 3. Yo, 1. Okay.
Did you get a little bit of it when you do the back whisk here?
Oh, hang on.
You do back whisk here, and then you push off that back foot and go forward, and you get a bit of a Russian.
That's if you've got space.
If you've got the space. If you've got the space, that's you want to drive forward a little bit there. What's the best way to show this? Probably this direction. So cross behind in the back whisk, and instead of just putting your foot down where your foot already is, You want to
Hang on.
to there.
That's where Lucilla's foot already is.
Coming out of the whisk, it's really nice to push off that back foot and take a larger step.
Out there somewhere.
No, that's probably too big for this room now. 1 and 2, 3. But it gives you that impulsion to get you into that quick little bit of the waltz. You need a bit of momentum, don't you?
Tell you've been to Cambridge.
Impulsion and
Yeah,
momentum.
momentum and impulsion. She's talking posh, folks. She's been to Cambridge for a couple of days. Now she's come back talking posh. It's all right. I'll sort her out.
It's normally you with all the big words.
Yeah. Did you see the title of our waltz today, everyone?
I didn't. What was it?
Wonderful Waltz Wecap.
Wonderful Waltz Wecap.
With a W. So I tell everyone that I was deliberate before anyone writes to me and tells me I've misspelled recap.
You know, that reminds me of Tweety Pie.
Wonderful Waltz Wecap.
Yes. Tara, putty time.
Anyway,
That one.
waltz, a wonderful waltz Wecap. Anyway, we're doing a check backwards. I'm going backwards, right? You're going forwards left. We get check, 2, 3, whisk,
Backwards.
2, 3,
Go.
1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ronde, 2, 3, 1. Here's the check again. Check, 2, 3, whisk,
Backwards.
2, 3,
Go.
1 and 2 and 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
So you ran out of battery then. Just got to the end. Like a clockwork toy when you wind it up, set it off, and then
Yes,
run
ma'am.
out at the end.
I just say, Mum is spot on. She'll soon be saying, having a nice cup of tea. In a Welsh accent again, yeah. Roll it on. Give me a couple of days. Right then, so what I'm going to do now is the back check in a different direction, so you can see what it's like in a different direction.
Ah, there's lovely.
It is lovely. Have a little sit down, a nice cup of tea and a
Nice cup of
biscuit.
tea. This
Ready,
sounds-
and a check, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2. This is the beginning. And shade, 2, ronde, 1, 2,
Flip over.
3, 1.
Into
Here's the
check.
check again. 1, 2, 3. Into the whisk.
Go.
1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Definitely exercises one leg more than the other one, doesn't it?
I think we're ready for this for a bit of music.
If you want to even it up, you're going to have to do single leg squats on the other leg, aren't you? To even up the
Or
muscles.
practice the opposite person's steps.
Yeah, or learn the men steps, yeah.
Or lady steps.
Or lady steps for the men, yeah.
Yeah. Because the men are already learning the men's steps. So, should we try this with a bit of music?
Okay.
But
Yeah,
we have one
here we go.
solitary little thumb go up there on our screen. Just one. No love.
That's nice that somebody
But
likes that.
No one's crying.
That's also good.
That's good. There's no angry faces going up on Facebook.
That's
Have we
also
got any
good.
thumbs? We haven't
Are
got a
there any-
single thumb on YouTube
Oh,
yet
no, you've got
either.
loads of
Oh,
thumbs
that's
on it
better.
now. They're in a different place. They used to be over there.
Yeah, and do you know what? They used to tell me who it was doing them as well. I don't know
Yeah.
who's doing that. So
No.
somebody loves us and is doing thumbs, and I don't know who
Somebody's
it
just
is.
going click, click, click. It's probably one person.
No,
Probably your
that's-
mum.
That's
Just going
no,
like.
that's everyone. Just doing it once, and there's millions.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. There's no hatred
Thank
there,
you.
which is great.
Thanks for the love. We do
Oh, hang on.
appreciate it.
Skip on. Right, here we go. Should we dance a waltz?
Yeah, it's gonna go.
Okay. Can't remember it.
Yes, you can.
Right, here we go. From promenade position into the feather. 1, 2, 3, running feather. 1, 2, running. 1, 2, 3, close feet check. 1, 2, 3, and whisk and start again. And 1, 2, 3, 1, slip pivot, 1, 2, 3, check, 2, 3, 1. Start again, and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do the other way.
Okay.
Go back this way. Okay, so coming back the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. Just confuse everyone by using the numbers 4, 5, and 6. Check. 2, 3, whisk. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And check. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And check. Good. Okay. Good. So you've done that in both directions.
Yeah.
Quickly, alternative, last 3 steps.
Yeah, so we've got this hover
Yeah.
on the end instead of a back whisk.
And it's not really a last 3 steps. It's more a last.
It's the last 1 step, and then you do the 2, 3 steps that we started with at the very beginning.
Yeah. So if we do the little check, so I'm coming backwards right, so it's coming forwards left. Check. Replace the weight and coming forwards on, just going backwards. 2, 3. Nothing changes there. Lucilla's still going to dance a step outside partner. I'm still going to dance a step backwards. This is number 4. So we're going to get 4. Now, the hover, we kind of take the step there on man's right, lady's left. And instead of crossing behind, what's going to happen is we're going to get a little brush tappy type thing. Okay? So brush tap and then step out onto the man's left and lady's right. So you've got to be careful not to take your weight too far this way. Otherwise, your body weight will carry you backwards and you won't be able to replace the weight.
I'm going to
So
show
just
people
brush
sideways.
in and step out.
So
Which way you at?
that way. So the outside partner step would be forward on the right for the
I come this way
ladies.
then.
To the side with a bit of a turn on the left, but stay up on the toe and keep your weight that way so that you can go brush tap and keep moving that way, rather than bring your weight this way, which you would do for back whisk. So you're going to go up on the toe, little brush in and out, or you can just, if you're close to a wall, you can just balance yourself and push off the wall.
Oh, I'm just looking at my angle, my body angle there, and I don't know whether anyone can notice this, but I just noticed on the screen myself, I never actually get up to vertical. I never actually get there. So I'm in a lower position there. I just stepped, I pushed that toe there. I'm swaying to my left, and Lucilla's right. And so I never actually get up to vertical, because as soon as I get to vertical, then it takes a while to come back to where you need to be. So I'm always going to be at a positive angle. Never going to go over the top, going to be there all the time. Positive angle to there, okay? And then it makes it easier then to just land on the toe of your left foot or lady's right foot.
And that takes you back to our actual beginning that we did, when we did a 1, 2, 3 to start. That's basically the same. 1 and 2, 3. So it's, whereas the other one takes you to this fall away position, which isn't exactly how we started, is it?
Apparently, Mum sways after too much wine. Mum, you sway without having any wine. So
you're swaying today.
I'm swaying today as well. So good job. Good job. The balls are quite close today. I blame the lack of coffee.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And a check. 2. Outside partner. 1. Switch. And 1. And. You do that again.
Can we do that again and actually tell people what we're going to do? Because I have no idea what you're going to dance to.
You followed beautifully, and everyone at home will work it out.
Yeah, but they might have worked out too late to actually dance.
Oh, you will be fine. So let's go again. We're going to do that again. Check, and this time we're not doing the whisk. This time we're doing the hover thingy. Ready, and 1, 2, 3.
Outside partner,
1,
the hover.
hover. 1 and 2, 3. So let's do that away from people this time, shall we? Chicka, 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 chicka. Right, so here we go. Coming back on the right, so let's pause on the left. Check, 2, 3, 1. Hover, 1 and 2, 3. I reckon we should put some music on. Dance that version.
A few times.
If you at home haven't got the hover version and you're happy with the whisk, keep doing the whisk version. It's an either or option.
Try to do the same as your partner then.
Oh yeah, do the same as your partner.
You have to agree with your partner which version you're
So
going to do.
if Ted or Kermit says, I want to do a hover, you got to do a hover.
Yeah.
If they're leading, that is.
Yeah. Or go back to doing the back whisk.
Yeah.
I think the back whisk is slightly easier.
Neither of them is wrong. They are both correct. It's one of those occasions where it's not wrong, just different. I haven't used my little phrase.
No, wrong, it's different.
No, wrong, it's different.
That's another little tip on the bingo sheet, isn't it?
Right, so we're going to dance it in this direction. We're going after 3. This is the hover version at the end. And 1, 2, 3, or 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 into a close. Check, 2, 3, hover, 2, and 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and check, 2, 3, 1, hover, and last time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Check for place and hover. And 1 and 2, 3. Okay? There we go. So it's a lovely little recap. Waltz. And I think of all the waltzes that we did, what we got there? Success. Very grateful. Well, Moira is. I'm reading out word for word. Before anyone says I'm slating Gareth, I was reading now word for word. I can only assume. Well, I don't know. Is Moira being really cruel to Gareth, or is Gareth knocking himself? Yes. I'm just really glad you got it because it's a lovely bit of waltz. Like I said, it's the favourite bit of waltz that we've done for me. My point of view, I think it's lovely. And the oversway is advanced.
It is. I'd say
and a slip pivot.
I've got a tip to make it feel more graceful, and that's to really make sure that you're.
Find a graceful partner.
No. I wasn't going to say. I was going to say about your posture, because as soon as you lean forward or slouch into it, it doesn't feel nearly as graceful. You've got to get your head up and your shoulders back and keep really straight through your middle. And if you can do that, and then the sway is a stretch up one side of the body, but you're still stretching the other side of the body. So that the little sway bits there, you're going to stretch both sides. And that makes it feel much more graceful. Graceful.
She's back in wheels, everyone. The posh is gone. Doesn't take long.
It's worn off already.
The posh is worn off. My little pointer is a long-term improvement for people.
Right.
And to strengthen your ankles.
Yes, that is a good tip.
With regards to the elegance. And the way you do that is you find a little step. I don't know whether you can see. You might be able to just see the little corner of our little our little steppy bit, and get on the end of there and just practice doing that.
Yeah, so strengthening your ankles.
Don't use something like that because you might end up damaging it. That's not a good idea. But again, health and safety. You know, be careful.
A
be
step
really careful.
with something. So something so that you can lower your heels below the
you
level.
Want to go below, and then you want to go all the way back up as well.
And then do those to strengthen your ankles. And
Don't
that's,
do many.
That's the rise and fall, and then that's how you get the rise and fall into the waltz.
Yeah. And also lower your knees as you do it as well. So you want to dance that, okay? Charlotte Matthews. Hello, Charlotte Matthews. How are you?
Hello.
And Sharon says, lovely to watch you both. Oh, she is so lovely.
Aww.
She is so lovely. We're much nicer in person.
Quite a lot bigger. No.
More than 2 inches tall. Yeah. For Heather. Unless people got a really big television and we're on YouTube on this screen, that's going to be terrifying, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think anyone.
Well, that's not a good thing. No, you know what? If it is like that, we'd have to have makeup done and everything, wouldn't we? Professionally done. Yeah, be a makeup artist in. But yeah, that would be my tip for improving your elegance. Increase your strength of ankle. That's what I would say. But do it gently, because that you can literally, you'd end up limping around if you do too many of them. Just do a little bit every morning, every evening.
A couple every day, and then build it up.
Yeah, don't do more than 4 or 5 to start with if you've never done it before. Other than that, though, what are we doing on Wednesday?
A sizzling samba.
A sizzling, sexy samba.
Yeah.
Yay, carnival.
Yeah.
Are we going to do some shimmying?
Well, I'd like to. I'm not sure if it's your favourite thing, though.
I don't do shimmies. I'm not very good at the old shimmy thing.
We could do some
Lovely
shimmies
waltz.
if you like.
Prefer the hover to the whisk. Me too.
It is.
Judith, I
It's
prefer
nicer.
much nicer. Haven't seen you guys for a long time. Thought I'd pop by and see what was going on. Your carpet's gone. Yes, it has. That went ages ago. Yeah. Welcome to the wooden floor.
We've
Yeah.
taken all the furniture out and put a floor down, turned it into my dance studio.
Next week, that wall's coming out. We're expanding out. We're going to buy the house next door, take it over. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Rip out the hole at the bottom of the house.
Perhaps we should just hire a few tennis courts and like put a marquee over them. And then we could do dance classes, socially distanced outdoors. That might work.
The net would get in the way, though, wouldn't it?
We could take the net down. Well, I don't know, because you have to be socially distanced, so you might actually need more nets.
Probably need the more nets, yeah.
Yeah, put more nets out, so everyone's got a little space to dance in.
So apparently we're on Viz television, so we're quite tall. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Oh, thanks. Probably taller than I am. I'm not at all normally.
No, you're not. Looking forward to samba, says Kay. Great idea. Which one? Tennis courts or knocking the walls out?
Both. Oh, you know what?
And Charlotte likes that wooden floor.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. You know what we're doing Friday?
Oh yeah, Friday, American Smooth again. Back to an American Smooth. This is, I think it's one of Lucilla's favourites.
I love it. It's all Fred and Ginger, and that's part of the reason I took up ballroom dancing, was to look like Ginger Rogers. So the other reason was to look like Beauty from Beauty and the Beast. But I was about 14 at the time, so you know. I wanted to be a Disney princess. I mean,
I've got a little princess.
Who doesn't? What girl doesn't want to be a Disney princess at some point?
Heather, just by the mansion we can all fit in. Oh, do you know what? Annoyingly, we found a church for sale and it's gone. Local. We missed it by a day.
If anyone knows of like a church hall or a church that we could just buy or just rent permanently, yeah, that's no.
Yeah, there's no. Anyway, on that note, so we got a busy week. Samba and American Smooth, completely different ends of the dance spectrum.
I know, it's lovely week.
Which is quite nice week.
Yeah.
We thank you for joining us again. We'll keep you updated about whether or not we can get back to teaching properly.
Hopefully there'll be an answer Friday.
Soon. Yep.
Fingers crossed.
Charlotte's asking, where are the little monkeys?
I think they are upstairs.
They're upstairs.
We told them not to come in because they're already in their pajamas.
David Williams.
Yeah, they're listening to some David Williams stories.
Yeah. So the little
you
monkeys
would not
are busy.
believe, Charlotte, how tall they are. Emrys is up here on me now.
Yeah. Ethan's up there.
There. They're huge.
Yeah. They're big lads. They're not little monkeys anymore. They're just monkeys. I wish I knew you guys were doing this before. Charlotte, they're all on YouTube and Facebook. You can find them all on there. They honestly.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, we're here.
Yeah.
We're going to keep going for another couple of weeks, aren't we?
Going to be hot on Friday, so smooth just right, I reckon. So,
perfect.
Yeah, good. Helen says hello now. Hello, Helen.
Hi.
Love that routine. Have you not seen that one before, Helen? We've done it once before. Fancy. Do you know, she just admitted she hasn't been with us every single one.
No, she loved it last time. I remember she loved it. She still loves it.
She still loves that.
It's a month later and she still loves it.
Oh, Charlotte, we miss you too. And they miss you too.
I think we better go.
Yeah, we better go. We could just have conversations all day long. Thank you very much, one and all, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure again. My head's still in a bucket. So I'm going to go and drink loads of water now and see if I can recover my head some sort.
Well, it's a good thing to do if your head's in a bucket. Drink the
water. That's in the bucket. Yeah. Something wrong with you, honestly. Thanks very much, guys. Have a lovely week. We hope to see you Wednesday for some samba, and we'll see you on Friday for some smooth. Thanks very much, guys. Bye. Miss you all.